We finally know who Lady Deadpool is, and it's exactly who we thought. Spoilers ahead, you've been warned. Deadpool and Wolverine kicks off with Deadpool using Cable's time travel device to jump from his timeline, Earth 10005, to the MCU's primary timeline, Earth 616. This is massive. Initially, Wade Wilson has retired from being Deadpool, and now he works as a used car salesman after breaking up with Vanessa. Sad. During his birthday party, he is captured by the Time Variance Authority and learns that his timeline is deteriorating due to the death of Logan, the timeline's anchor being. To save his timeline, Deadpool steals a tempad and travels the multiverse searching for a Logan variant. And spoilers, he finds a few of them. He eventually finds a Logan who has destroyed his universe, leading to conflicts and alliances with various Marvel characters including Johnny Storm, Electra, Blade, Gambit, and Laura X-23. The story involves their efforts to confront Cassandra Nova, a powerful mutant and twin sister of Charles Xavier, who controls the Void, which is now all of their new homes. After an interview with Happy Hogan goes south, Wade realizes it's not that easy becoming an Avenger. He thought he could walk in there and get a suit. Not that easy, pal. He's told that saving the world is harder than it looks and to come back again soon. Defeated, Wade searches for a new purpose in life. That purpose is to sell used cars, but it's not long before the Time Variance Authority comes a-knockin'. In order to save his dying universe, Wade must replace his universe's anchor being. That anchor being was the Logan that we know and love from James Mangold's 2017 film. They told us that they were going to leave this movie alone, and they straight up lied. They make a humorous acknowledgement of this right off the bat when the movie starts. It starts by Deadpool digging up his bones, so yeah, it's pretty dark. Wade thinks that if he finds a perfect Wolverine replacement, that he can save his universe from being pruned. While Deadpool's flipping through these universes trying to find the perfect Logan, he comes across a few pleasant surprises. And no, none of them were Daniel Radcliffe. Henry Cavill makes a brief cameo as a Wolverine variant. He's smoking the cigar, and somehow he's more ripped than Hugh Jackman. And Deadpool makes a joke to that variant about how Marvel will treat him much better than those other guys down the street, referring to DC and how he was treated poorly with his Superman role. After seeing Cavill get the short end of the stick, I'm sure DC fans will appreciate this brief but epic cameo from the Man of Steel. It's pretty cool. He pops the claws. To see Henry Cavill pop the claws, I had to wipe my eyes, make sure that was real. And speaking of short ends of the stick, one of the variants Deadpool visits on his hunt for the perfect Wolverine was a comic-accurate Logan. This comic-accurate depiction of the character was Hugh Jackman, only much shorter. Wesley Snipes is back as Blade. How did they do this? How is this possible? How is he not in his trailer the whole time? As soon as Wesley Snipes walked into frame, I couldn't believe my eyes. Now, it's well known that Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes have disliked each other since working on Blade. He was allegedly uncooperative and often isolated himself from the cast and crew. Director David S. Goyer and others have mentioned that Snipes would stay in his trailer and communicate with the director and others, primarily through notes. He would just write notes to communicate. Ryan Reynolds, who played Hannibal King in Blade Trinity, reportedly bore the brunt end of Snipes' antagonism. Reynolds described the working environment as challenging, with Snipes remaining in character as Blade throughout the shoot and refusing to engage with Reynolds outside of their scenes. Now, this led to Ryan Reynolds delivering many of his lines to a stand-in rather than Wesley Snipes himself. So things were really rough. Now, to see Deadpool reference this real-life drama with Wesley Snipes in the MCU on screen, while they're dressed up as their characters, I was blown away. Wesley Snipes was the first superhero I saw on screen as a child, so to see him come back as Blade, looking better than ever, I'm very happy with that. And then all of a sudden, in comes Channing Tatum as Gambit. It finally happened. The Gambit film was first announced in 2014 with Channing Tatum attached to star as Remy LeBeau, aka Gambit. Now, Tatum's enthusiasm for the project was evident, as he has been a longtime fan of the character. Now, the film initially saw Rupert Wyatt, known for Rise of the Planet of the Apes, as the director. However, Wyatt exited the project in 2015 due to scheduling conflicts and creative differences. So it never happened. How sad is that? So to finally see Channing Tatum on screen as Gambit, that was one thing, but to see him make real life references to the fact that he's the only character in that scene that didn't get his own movie, that was amazing. What a treat. Channing Tatum is so funny. They addressed everything so well, and also the French accent is spot on. Very good. Jennifer Garner is back. She first portrayed Electra in the 2003 movie Daredevil alongside Ben Affleck, who played the titular character. Electra is depicted as a skilled martial artist and the love interest of Daredevil. Following her role in Daredevil, Jennifer Garner reprised her role in 2005 with a spin-off movie, Electra. Didn't do so well in the box office, but it was alright. For its time, it was pretty good. This film delves deeper into her character's backstory and abilities. 19 years later, and Jennifer Garner looks better than ever. My god, those abs, still there, look at that. Eagle-eyed fans actually spotted Electra in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer months ago. You can see a bit of her arm in this shot right here. Daphne Keane returning as X-23, this wasn't a huge secret, but still it was lovely. We saw her in the last trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, but it was a pleasant surprise when we found out that she was leading this new team in the Void. Seeing X-23 next to Electra, Blade, Gambit, and Wolverine, I honestly couldn't believe my eyes when I was watching this. And we have to talk about Chris Evans. This camo absolutely blew my mind. What a secret that they kept. Chris Evans originally played Johnny Storm, also known as the Human Torch, back in Fantastic Four in 2005 and 2007. These films were part of the early 2000s Marvel movies produced by 20th Century Fox before the MCU was fully established. The inclusion of Chris Evans as Johnny Storm in Deadpool and Wolverine leverages the multiverse concept that has become a central theme in recent films and series. This concept does allow for the integration of characters from different timelines and universes, making it pretty feasible for Evans to reprise his role from the pre-MCU era, a blend of fan service and nostalgia. And it worked. This was a humorous and unexpected twist. Given that Evans' iconic role as Captain America in the MCU, nobody expected this. Deadpool even joked about the character being played by the same actor. When Evans first appears in the movie to fight in the Void, Deadpool gets really excited thinking that he's about to say, "Avengers Assemble," like his Captain America character does. But when he yells "Flame on" instead, well, the crowd and Deadpool went absolutely nuts. No one expected that. Chris Evans has shown interest in exploring different facets of his career post Captain America, so to see him return as Johnny Storm and to see him revisit a lighter, more comedic role compared to the serious and stoic Captain America, that was amazing. I wish I could see that again for the first time. The Lady Deadpool reveal was exactly who we thought. No, it wasn't Taylor Swift. It was Blake Lively. It was Ryan Reynolds' lovely wife. Casting her as Lady Deadpool in Deadpool and Wolverine is a strategic choice that leverages her real-life relationship with Ryan Reynolds, ensuring, of course, on-screen chemistry. He even jokes about her being pregnant and still looking great after the fact. Known for her versatile acting skills and ability to handle both serious and comedic roles, this is something we all expected. Lively is well suited for the multifaceted character of Lady Deadpool. I want to see her come back. I want to see more of that. There definitely wasn't enough. This role ties into the film's multiverse theme, allowing for the exploration of alternate realities and variants. Honestly, it was too much at that point with the Deadpool core. I think there was 50 Deadpool variants that came out of the portal in total. It was a bit much, but they all got destroyed by Wolverine in a gory one-shot, so that was pretty nice to see them wrap that up. What other Easter eggs did you catch in Deadpool and Wolverine? Who did we miss? Are you mad that Taylor Swift wasn't in the film? Was the wait to see Wolverine's mask finally worth it, or was it a bit CGI and choppy? I vote the latter. Comment all your thoughts down below, and we'll see you next time on Top 10 Nerd. Peace.